for the guy to come try and fix our burner for the hot water, and he arrived 10 minutes ago. And when he comes up, he's probably going to ask me to sign some stuff. Bum, bum, bum. I thought for sure he'd ring the bell during my spot with Leo, but he faked me out and came later than that. I'm wearing my my Mad Usual Gang of Idiots t-shirt.
Let's booting the TriCaster into the right profile, and we'll be ready to go here in a minute.
Okay, very good. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, Myra. How mad is it? It's rare. Actually, they were made for. Captain J. Leo will be the last man alive on Earth. Is that one of your predictions? Jim B. Let's see, Ranger Rick, who sent me the thing about holding a job? Was that you, Ranger Rick? Because that I did forward to John. Well, this. Next week, this has to come off. Doing ABC News from here again. Hey, Mike B. Oh, Dave C., are you in the chat room? Just one sec. Here's the burner guy. Talk among yourselves. Sir?
Here's where we wait for Dick. This is where we wait for Dick to come back. Here's where we wait for Dick to answer the door for just one more UPS delivery. Lay it on the floor while you're doing something. Here's where we wait for Dick. This is where we wait for Dick to come back. Here's where we wait for Dick.
All right. He said he can get the hot water running and that he can do it without disturbing us again. Oh, you have the... Oh, did you stop it?
No, it ended. I had to play it twice.
Oh, it ended? Oh, okay. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for...
Yeah. Let's see. I probably turned autoplay off. Let me find the thing here. Let's go back to Dick. Okay. And
okay.
Wait. Let me push this click here. Okay. Now I've got the button set the way I want.
Impeccable timing, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for...
It's the Giz Fiz with the Giz Wiz. It's kind of like Cheese Whiz. It's the Giz Fiz. And now your host, mathematics writer and the Giz Wiz, Dick DeBartolo.
Welcome to GizFiz PM. All right. That was good. No, it's very funny. I thought I should just say to the burner guy, come in for a minute and sit down. But I think that would throw him for a loop. Okay, so John Tapley had a suggestion. And I talked to Jamma B, and Jamma B said it's easy to do. So going forward, if you volunteer to be chat room celebrity of the week, you can stay on Skype. And toward the end of the show, when we start playing Match Game, we will include you. You know, we'll go to Alex, and then we'll go to whatever order we do them in, Dennis and me and Jamma B, and to the chat room celebrity of the week. So keeping in mind that you will be a second celebrity on the same show, Does anybody want to be this week's chat room celebrity of the week? Dun, 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 dun. All right. And then he suggested $1,000, but I'm passing on that. The burner guy. All right. No one chat room celebrity of the week? Okay. Not the way I look today. All right. And we thank Mike B for doing it last week. All right, nobody. What's it pay? A Mad magazine, and that's it.
Worth the price of admission.
Plus the price of, yeah. And David C., are you in the chat room? That was a great thing. If you missed the thing with David, oh, I don't want to mispronounce your name. What did I do with that thing? Oh, boo, boo, boo. I think it's Canario, who found a show from the first week of September, 11 years ago. We made some predictions. And Leo found a mail service called futureme.org. And he went into that and wrote his predictions and emailed it to himself to be delivered in 11 years. And the funny thing is, I got this email from David and said to Leo, why don't we just talk about this and instead of a gadget on this Saturday show? And Leo said, that's great. And then 2 hours later, Leo said, guess what? My 11-year-old email sent to me 11 years ago was just delivered. So maybe because of leap year or something, I don't know, it came 2 days late. But that's pretty amazing that you can, and I think you can send up to 30 or 40 years ahead. So if you want to do that, we will do that. Lightning Capital. Oh, Dennis, chat room celebrity of the week. If I can get him to lean in when he shows his match game answer, that's an accomplishment. Okay, so we have photo captions from George Davis. We have, I'm going to do it right at the top. Let me see if I can find it.
The time is now 2 a.m. In Bacaba, Belgium, Congo.
If I remember, we'll also do some snappy answers to stupid questions, but I found one. Wasn't intended to be that way online. It was very funny. So I'm looking for, I downloaded Alfred Camera. Anybody know about Alfred Camera? It works great at close range. I wanted to put an old cell phone I have on my boat and use my phone that I carry with me so I could see, use the Android phone on the boat as the security camera. Works great. Putting it in the backyard, I can see it clearly here, but it seems to fall apart over long distances, and it's free. Works on Android or iOS. You just need an old phone, which you make the camera, and then you use your current phone as the receiver. So you can try that out for free. Anyway, I was looking for a holder for the phone, and I found this little thing online. It's like $11. And it's basically a holder for a cell phone and lets you tilt the phone in any direction. And someone in the question said, does this come with a user manual? And someone said, yes. I got the 75-page user manual for just $17. It explains all the angles and geometry so you can be an expert using this device within 3 months. Signed, Jack Nastyface.
There's gold out there in the Amazon reviews.
Yeah, some of it is great. But that was very funny. Yeah. 75-page manual. Okay, so we're going to start with the damn photos that you caption from George Davis. Da-dan, photo 1. If I was chat room, okay, photo 1, Captain J. If I was Captain, who would ask me? The whole chat room would ask you, Captain J. It's a dog at a steering wheel. Okay, a very cute dog sitting at a steering wheel of a van or a small truck. Okay, and you make up the captions. Cute doggy at the steering wheel of a van or truck. No pedal extenders. Which way, buddy? Hope he gets back with my burger soon. New Uber driver. No mask needed. What do you mean? Oh, that's very funny, Dr. Mom. What do you mean my dog license doesn't let me drive? He's the only one in our family with a U-Haul that the U-Haul would rent to. I'm a dog. Don't drive in shed. New Uber driver. Worst getaway driver ever. Well, God, they're going so fast. GizFiz new driver. The fare is 10 biscuits. God, they're going fast. Help me with my seatbelt. Self-driving guide dog. Trust me, I had driving lessons at the Puppy Academy. Ford testing their new bark control system. Okay, which is the gas, which is the brake. Life was easier playing poker. Oh, that's funny. PetSmart deliveries. Oh, PetSmart starts delivery service. Who stole my lamb's wool seat covers? That cat thought he could outrun me. He was wrong. You wouldn't take him to the park? I'm driving there myself. New Amazon delivery driver. Oh, meet you, Hal. Not you, Hall, you, Hal. I'm parking in front of this fire. Yeah, I'm sure I'm parking in front of this fire hydrant. I drive positively great. Seat warming for treats. Pet smarts where the pets are smart. Looks easy when the humans do it. Chewy delivery driver. I'm self-driving to the doggy park. I didn't know there was so much open space in New York. Where did I put my keys? And we'll end with, you told me to be a backseat driver. All right. That's very funny, chat room. And George said, for a dog sitting in the driver's seat of a car, my caption is, I'm taking this autonomous car to visit my cousin 15 miles away. Okay. Photo number 2 is whatever you want it to be. Photo 2 could be a map with points on it. But we see it looks like a map with point-to-point points of interest, but there's no writing on the map at all. So it can be whatever you want. Spider web, it can be anything. Intergalactic highway, neutral network, wiring of Trump's brain, neutrons firing, connected dots. Oh, this is good. Next generation Fruit Loops. Spider School is on. Spider is getting more creative every day. Google Map of Atoms. Connect the Dots, Drugs Edition. Joe Biden's PET scan. We're not doing, we'll do this last one. No political stuff from now on. Joe Biden's PET scan. Cities I need to nuke. Neutral net. Robot Rorschach test. Traveling salesman route. DNA structure of Alpha D. Newman could be. Neutron dance. A dot matrix. What happened to paint by numbers? I wasted my money on this. Carpenter ant highway map. Christmas tree under a microscope. Matrix graphically displayed. Spider-Man's new web. This is the world on the internet all around it. Fishnet. Elon Musk's new neural link. World's most complicated map. The route taken by the doggy driver. Oh, that's funny. Myra Joyce's patent for her next artwork. Spider-Man's web map. Synapses in your brain. Oh, this is good. My plan to visit all the Starbucks in town. Very clever. Mask design. Find DOT number 5000. What kind of map is this? And we'll end with George, who says, for the point-to-point trip map, my caption is, I am able to use this map to reduce my driving time by 25%. That's a great saving. Okay. And photo number 3, we're going to go to 7:15. Photo number 3. Oh, my word. All right. It's a very weird building. It's like oval, but the top part is cantilevered over the bottom part. Okay. Oval building, top part cantilevered over the bottom part. Then Slinky building, slipped discs. That was one big earthquake. There was a shift in the winds. Jenga, slip sliding away. I told you the upper part of the building was way too heavy. Jenga, giant can of biscuits. No thanks, I'll wait in the car. Cake building. Yeah, we have a building in the city called the Cake Building. It does look like that. Lazy Susan Tower. Poker chips are a little big. Architect sneezed while laying this building out. I think this is a parking lot. We've seen this in a different angle. I'm all in. Tipping oval building. This is offsetting. I have a slip disc. Spiral ham factory. We'll just put up a little scaffolding and it'll be okay. Oreo cookie headquarters, another earthquake. Everyone moved to the other side of the building, so the building slides back in place. Who forgot to install the bolts? Who should have known? I knew I shouldn't have used so much oil between the girders. You had one job and you messed up the world's perfect building. A building with a slipped disc. It's slipping. The building hiccuped. The new Stack Your Own Building by Hasbro. Everybody on the upper floors run north. All right, let's end with George. George says, for a building where the floor shifted, my caption is, no, it's not what you think. The architect did this for the shock value of his design. There was a documentary, I don't know if it's on YouTube or not, about the Citicorp building, okay? The Citicorp building was right opposite the Seagram building in New York City, where Goodson Todman was. And every night, after the building was up for a while, they would put these dark things in offices over the windows, but you could see, you knew that welding was going on. And I could never figure out what the hell that was. And then several years later, there was a documentary, I think on PBS, about the Citibank building, that an architect student had made it his final exam to talk about that building, and that the original plan called for the building to be welded together, but they decided just to use nuts and bolts, and that using stress restraints and tests, the building is not as strong as they had indicated. And if of winds at 70 miles an hour prolonged more than an hour, the building could fall over. Okay. So they decided to weld the building together, but they never wanted to tell anybody what was going on. And that went on for months. And you could see every time I would work late, you would see they were slowly moving. I can't remember if they started, I guess they started at the top of the building, slowly moving down. And so you couldn't see exactly what was going on. We put these giant tarps over the windows, but they were welding the building together so it didn't fall over. Kind of scary when you think about it. Okay, photo number 4. Mr. Dave said, I remember that. They were retrofitting. Whoa. Okay. Wow. This is a bridge that looks like a slinky. It looks like someone took a slinky, stretched it out, and made it into a long walkway that curves and goes over a river. Okay. If you took a slinky and stretched it out and lit it up, it looks like a slinky walkway, a big one. Okay. Enough for people to walk through. A slinky bridge, slinky whale, world's largest slinky, a giant slinky, slinky bridge, slinky stretch tunnel, Hamster's Night Out, slinky monorail, slinky to nowhere, best water zoom ride ever, nice harmonics in there, a virtual colonoscopy, Paul Bunyan slinky, most colorful colon ever, world's biggest hamster run, What a chat room we have. Prison transfer corridor. Oh, my God. When gasoline runs out, Slinky Ride, Tomorrowland Bridge of the Future, Trouble Bridge over Calm Water, Slinky Bridge About, Doggy Trail. It is an amusement park ride. With a time exposure. World's biggest Slinky, new Disneyland ride, pneumatic time tunnel, Basset Hound Bridge. Very funny, 286. This way to the Slinky Factory. Hamster Rave. Miami Dolphins Bridge. Keeping a loop on this project. Totally Tubular. Limited time subscribe to Your Tube. Compensating Bridge. Big gerbils in this town. Water Rail. Slalom Cannon. Leo's Commute Home. Okay, let's see what George put for. What did he even call that? Oh, okay. He called it a slinky looking Hyperloop. And he says, my caption for this is, with this new design, we're able to see as we travel to our destination. Great idea. Okay, and photo 5. Photo 5, we're up overhead in a drone probably, and we're filming lots and lots of roofs, okay? Roofs of every kind and color, all right? Many rooftops, many kinds and colors. Little boxes, house to the left of the middle, pointy, roof junkyard. I can see the house in the middle from here. I got a golden ticket. Roofs over my hammy. I can see my home from here, Wonka. Where's Waldo's house? We build on streets too. Oh, to avoid sprawl, we build on streets too. Lincoln, the third roof on the right. We decided to build a city with no road. Willy Wonka Land. Which roof needs repair next? Quasimodo's View. Where's Waldo? Mary Poppins Opening. My house has to look a little different. Drop to my contact. Help, please. Why can't we get these roof design? Why can't we get the roof design right? Doggy says, roof. Oh, my God. I don't see the runway lights here anywhere. Is it one wire or is it loops? Puzzle perfect. My model train set is missing a train. And we'll end with Santa is not happy with this flight plan. And George says, for a view of many rooftops, my caption is, as a roofing contractor, I have to study the variety of styles of rooftops just to keep ahead of the game. Okay, photo 6 of
5. There is no 5.
Oh, there is no. Oh, okay.
Well, I got an email promising a photo 6, but there was no attachment. So if those in the chat room can just imagine 2 views of Earth, what could that possibly look like?
Oh, okay. 2 views of planet Earth. Okay, 2 views of planet Earth. They're dumbfounded. Double mooned ya? We should have picked Mars. Armstrong is drunk. Multiverse. Back to politics. One is Bizarro Earth, then and now. Flat Earth is round. Pick an Earth, any Earth. Which is the real Earth? Just watch Rick and Morty.
Who needs a photo?
Made you look, yeah. Moons over Miami and Miami. The flat side and the round side. Flat and round and flat. Which one you choose? Is the Earth half full or half empty? One Republican, one Democrat. They call it space because there's plenty of it. Evil twin Earth. I didn't know the Earth had a crack. Fake Earth in right pocket. Bifocals through micros. Should we drop this satellite? This would have been my guess too, Captain J. A view through stereo glasses in 3D. God's juggling ball. Stereoptic space travel. Earth reveals it has a twin. Alien blurry vision or a hangover. You can tell evil Earth by the long sideburns. Peace Among Worlds. Betty White in the 80s. How Earth was it? Okay, who ran Earth through the photocopier? The grass is always greener on the other Earth. These are very good. Let's see what George put for the. Let's see what George for the view of planet, or two views of planet Earth. How can any person look at this photo still believe the Earth is flat? I don't get it really. And George concludes with, be happy, everyone. Thanks for your great captions. See you soon. By George. And George, thank you for your great photos. Oh, and I forgot, John Tapley also. Remember I asked if anybody knew who Ugly George was? I couldn't remember the guy's name. Well, it turns out if you Google him, he has IMDb, actors. He has a profile there. But John said, I remember him well. His name was Ugly George. You'd see him on the subway and the street. He had a phony satellite dish made out of tin foil strapped to his body along with odd-looking gear. He and the equipment looked dirty. He used duct tape everywhere for him and his leather jacket. I don't know what cable system he was on, but he would approach young women with the bizarre request they go into a dimly lit hallway so he could shoot them topless. Incredibly, not every woman declined, and no one called the police. He said there was a story in the New York Times in 2005. He wanted to make a comeback, but nothing happened. Yeah, we had him on our cable system. It was bizarre. Anyway, okay, that was Ugly George. So we're going to do some logo, and
breaking
then
news.
We'll make
breaking news. Breaking news.
Yes.
George just sent me this.
Oh!
He made up with the missing attachment, and it came in, and those are the two Earths, which is basically Western Hemisphere and Eastern Hemisphere.
Yeah. But everything people wrote
amazing.
Fit.
Absolutely amazing.
Stare at that for 1 minute. I'm going to open my door crack to make sure that if the guy leaves, I just want to make sure that the burner is on. Okay? Talk to each other.
Here's where we wait for Dick. This is where we wait for Dick to come back.
Okay, he's still working. I miss hot water. Okay. We'll start with a fact of crap. The University of Texas at San Antonio plagiarized its 2008 honor code on plagiarism. Fact or crap? The University of Texas at San Antonio plagiarized its 2008 honor code, which was about plagiarism. Well, it's right down the middle. Had to happen. Logue says it had to happen. Jammer B, what's your take? Did they plagiarize their honor code on plagiarism?
Oh, I think that's called copying.
You think what?
They reissued their honor code, right? So they made a copy of the previous honor code, and some people think it's plagiarism. I don't know. I'm calling it crap.
It is indeed a fact. Seems truthy, says Mr. Dave. As late as 1970, women were legally considered chattels in the Australian state of South Australia.
The 1770s?
1970.
Whoa.
Women were legally considered chattels in the Australian state of South Australia. Yeah, chattels. Even spelled right, Marsworm. Oh, Eric Deckman said true. He's not sure the date is correct. Correct? Has anything changed since then? Not cattles. No, chattels. CH. They used one twice. So what? Well, wait a minute. Is it fact or crap? It's too good to be true. It's probably crap. That ain't a fact. No such state. Crap. Well, again, it's kind of down the middle. Jammer B, what's your take?
I want to think best of my Australian buddies and say it's crap.
And indeed it is crap, thankfully. All right. Originally a pagan temple, the Parthenon has been both a Christian church and a Muslim mosque. Originally a pagan temple, the Parthenon has been both a Christian church and a Muslim mosque and a Cinerama theater, but they didn't put that on the card. Okay. It was also a KFC, crapola. It's a fact. And a rock theater. Everybody's tagging something on. I tagged on in the Cinerama Theater. Fact, and it was a disco briefly. And King Kong's Terror. It was used as an animal shelter. It seems more crap than fact. Jammer B, originally a pagan temple, the Parthenon has been both a Christian church and a Muslim mosque. Your take?
Isn't that the way it always goes? You know, pagans, Christian, Muslims, tourist trap. Like around the world, that's the way it goes.
How does that end in fact or crap?
Oh, facty. Very facty.
Facty, okay. It is a facty. All right. All right, let's go to logo. Oh, here we okay. Enough fact and crap. Name the 3 and only 3 ingredients that make the original Tabasco brand pepper sauce. Well, they're giving away their secret recipe. Name the 3 and only 3 ingredients that are used to make original Tabasco brand pepper sauce. What a milk crap. Mo Larry Curly. Vinegars, peppers, and water. Water, peppers, water. Water, peppers, vinegar. Manny, Mo, and Jack. Vinegar, red peppers, salt. Salt, vinegar, and peppers. Tabasco, nothing and nothing. Vinegar, habanero, peppers, water. A couple of you have it exactly right. Vinegar, peppers, salt. Pepper, Tabasco, and sauce. Red peppers, vinegar, salt. Peppers, 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 and more peppers. Jammer B, you want to take a shot at that? The 3 ingredients that are actually used in Tabasco brand pepper sauce?
Shouldn't there be tomatoes?
No.
Oh, okay. Vinegar?
Oh, I hear the solution. Hang on.
Here's where we wait for Dick. This is where we wait for Dick to come back.
Still working, but that's a good sign. The worst is when they come up and say, the worst is, and also, why do things break on a Saturday morning of a holiday weekend? Because last time this happened, it was like another holiday, and they said, I need a part, and the part place won't open till Tuesday. All right, he's still working. That's a good sign. Dum-bum. All right, the answer is on the card, and several people had it exactly right. Distilled vinegar, red pepper, salt. Okay, there is no water. No water, okay? Mm-mm. Oh, okay. Which one of the following is not a Tabasco sauce variety? Garlic sauce, white sauce, habanero sauce. Which one of these is not a Tabasco sauce variety? Garlic, white, habanero. The white. Wow. Wow. Jammer B, your answer?
On my pizzas, the white sauce is creamy garlic, so I'm confused. I'm going with white. The chat room seems to be going with white, so I'm going with
They are going... Okay. And it is indeed no white sauce. Which tobacco sauce flavor comes with a red and yellow label? Which Tabasco sauce flavor comes with a red and yellow label? Mr. Quest says, and by popular demand, the chat room is right. Yeah, if we get more, I could just change the cards. If everybody says it's false and it says true on the card, we can just change it. All of them? The tobacco, the chili lime, the habanero. I have a sunroof put in my kitchen this morning, and already my neighbors are complaining. Garlic, corrosive.
You forgot a key word. The upstairs neighbors.
Oh, the upstairs neighbors. Because it's reflecting? I'm not quite sure.
He put a sunroof on his ceiling. The upstairs neighbors are complaining.
Oh.
Because he's looking up their dresses.
I thought it was a porch. Okay, I see it now. All right, I'm thinking too clean. It is indeed, several of you have it. The habanero is it. And, oh, wow, you know what? I don't think anybody's going to get this. Because Tabasco sauce is served best when sprinkled, the bottles they first used were designed for what? It might be hard to get, but when you hear the answer, you'll say, oh my God, I see that. because Tabasco sauce is best when sprinkled, they originally used bottles that were designed for what? Baby formula, Windex, baptism, dripping, spreading holy water, mace, salt shakers, arsenic, holy water, watering plants, water, eardrops, heartburn. Got 2 right answers so far. Gemma B, any guess? Because it was best when sprinkled, the original Tabasco sauce were served in bottles originally made for...
I'm thinking salt and pepper shakers.
Well, you're thinking wrong. They were originally put out in cologne bottles.
I think your card is wrong.
I can change it. Perfume bottles is good, and some people earlier said cologne. All right, that's good. All right, so we're going to go to 7:20. How long is the Yearn to Learn?
11 minutes.
11 minutes. Chat room, should we do Yearn to Learn or a couple more of these? And some more match game.
But it's how to get a job.
It's how to get, yeah. Which one? Which? You're saying yes to what? A Yearn to Learn? It's a good one. Yes, yes. Okay. All right. The Yearn to Learn wins. Ladies and gentlemen, Yearn to Learn Theater with, was it Ranger Rick who sent it in? Whoever sent it in, fess up. A very important Yearn to Learn Theater, how to keep a job. Okay. Oh, a color one. Oh, there's Jamma B. Look who said Ranger Rick is already bored with retirement. Ambitious young man. He forgot to put down his how much money. Oh, this guy again. I didn't realize that it was a standard cast in all these Coronet films.
This looks all right. Tell me, why are you interested in this job?
I need a steady job, Mr. Wiley, with a chance to go
and
places.
That's why acting is where it's
there's
at.
one job you had with the Central Distributing Company. You worked there for 18 months?
Yes, sir.
Why did you leave?
Because I wasn't getting anywhere.
Embezzlement.
After 18
I got all
months,
the money I
was
put
worth
out
more
of the
than they
petty
were paying
cash.
me. And I figured I was ready for promotion to more important work.
I see.
Honest, Mr. Wiley, it was a rotten company. I don't know why I stayed as long as I did.
But my father owns
Were you
it.
fired?
Yes, I was.
No, not really.
But it wasn't my fault. The company
locked
jumped
out.
up and started firing people. Retrenching, they called it. What do you think of that?
I think it's a pretty normal situation.
As a matter of fact, we're going to fire you before you join. It's something new in the industry.
Affect that income.
Pre-firing.
Sales, general economic conditions. The development of new industries that replace old ones. For these and many other reasons, businesses often go through periods of adjustment and reorganization when they're forced to let people go.
I didn't do anything.
Take the Tabasco
Why me?
industry, for example.
You said that in 18 months you hadn't gotten anywhere.
That's right. Other fellows who started later were promoted right over my head.
How much warning do you need? Couldn't you see the company valued the other fellow's services above yours?
But I thought I was doing fine. What did I do?
Do you expect me to answer that?
No,
yes,
sir.
actually.
I guess you wouldn't know.
What's the object of
Actually,
this
I probably
movie?
do know better than you do.
See, I'm your
I
father.
have no business taking time for this, but well, I can't help thinking you might really amount to something if you'd set your mind to it. Try to see yourself as your employer saw you. Better still, let me give you a picture of a case I really do know. It's about a young man who came to work in our shipping room here, and another young man. Now, we begin work here at 8:30. That's the time to begin this business of keeping a job. And that's the time Bob
8:30.
Anderson
That
began
seems
work
awfully
every day.
early.
We could depend on him to be on time and to do his work on time. You might call him an eager beaver. But look at it from the employer's point of view. Wouldn't you like to have Bob working for you? Dependability is one of the main keys.
I don't know.
to
Does
keeping
he
a
have
job
his own
and getting
scale?
ahead. Now, dependability includes a willingness to work. Some of the work in our shipping room is hard work. That's why we've always had two fellows working there. Well, two fellows who were supposed to be working. The other fellow I want to tell you about is Walter, Bob's brother, Bob's twin brother. But the resemblance is only skin deep. Look at Walter from the employer's
Talk about
point of
saving
view,
money
and
on
you see how
actors.
not to keep a job. Look at him from Bob's point of view, and you see how not to get along with your fellow workers. On the other hand, Bob would be popular wherever he worked. You know he would do
Because
his
he's
share of the work
independently
and
wealthy.
help others who needed help. Cooperation is another way to keep a job. Walter finally decides to go to work, but a job he was supposed to do first thing.
Oh,
Actually, he
the
was
morning
supposed to run them
paper.
off the evening before, but he put it off. This is how not to be dependable, how not to cooperate with the company and with your fellow workers in your own and other departments. Poor Walter. Who should come into the shipping room but me? The boss always seems to find out. Walter's manner gave him away.
That's yesterday's news. Why are you printing that
Now, it
now?
isn't hard to learn to make good, clean copies on a duplicating machine.
This says Wednesday. It's
and this
Friday.
wasn't the first time I'd had to criticize Walter for making poor copies. And it wasn't the first
Logan
time
Five
he
said
tried
he's
to
printing
alibi
his
way out
paycheck.
of the situation. The fact was, Walter just couldn't take criticism. Yet how can a man expect to improve on a job if he won't listen to the very people who can help him? Just before closing time, you'll find Bob getting the shipping room ready for the
Wait
night.
a minute. We start at 5 and we end at... No, we start at 8 a.m. and end at 6?
And you'll find Walter getting himself ready, so he won't be a second late punching the clock. An employer sees this as a sure sign that a man isn't really interested in his work. I ask you, if you were the employer and had to cut down your staff, which fellow would you keep?
That's not hard to answer. But why didn't you
The
go
guy
ahead and
who's
fire
ready to
this,
check out.
Walter.
Now, don't be too hasty. I'm only telling you about Walter's bad points. He did enough work to hang on to his job. As long as times are good, there'll be jobs for fellows who just barely do enough to get by. But to keep a job when the going gets rough, you need to insure your job. Make yourself so valuable your employer can't let you go.
Get some
We've
pictures
talked
of
about
him in compromising
dependability and
positions.
cooperation. Now, another prime quality is initiative. And for once, I have something good to say for Walter. It's not hard to understand why he was unhappy whenever shipments were left just inside the door. The packages had to be hauled all the way across the room for wrapping, then hauled back again when they went out.
Wow. This is the
If you don't
early
like
days
the way
of
things are
Amazon.
done, you can spend a lot of time complaining about it. That was Walter's usual way. But this time, he got an idea, and he knew what to do with it. In every company, there's plenty of room for improvement, and the management usually welcomes suggestions from employees.
Don't accept these packages anymore.
So we adopted it. The company benefits through time saved and less handling of packages. The fellows in the shipping room benefit through having one of their harder jobs made easier. And Walter improved his standing with his employer by his display of initiative. But
that's
one
a crappy
good mark
tape job.
Isn't enough. One day, not long after, Walter was taking advantage of a lull in the work, and Bob was bringing the shipping records up to date when...
What you got there?
Shipment for you.
Wise guy. Well, finally. The stuff they've been running in here asking about every hour for the last 3 days.
Sign here.
That's the way it is in this company. They wait till they've run out of something, and everybody runs around like crazy. No system, and nobody in charge with enough brains to start one. What a way to run a business.
You don't like the company, why do you work for it? Me, I work for a swell outfit. I'm proud of them.
Maybe I'd like to work for them. Could they use me?
What for? A press agent?
Yes, Walter found out that nobody thinks very much of a man who talks against the company he works for. And what did Walter gain by making that false statement about his company? Nothing, except trouble for himself if it got back to his employer, which it did.
I guess it's not very different from the way I was talking to you about the place where I used to work.
Well, there's a saying...
Well, guess what? This is the place you used to work, dummy.
You knew it would, didn't you?
Shipping is just
upstairs. I could see my shortcomings all over the place. Dependability, initiative, cooperation, and loyalty. I could have done a lot better on every count.
You can do better.
You will do better.
Yes, sir.
I was only kidding. Get the hell
Bob,
out of
I've got a
here.
new assistant for you. Bob Addison, this is Ed Blakesley.
Hi, Ed. Glad to meet you.
Bob's a good man to watch. As soon as he trains somebody to take over here, he's moving up to assistant purchasing manager.
And then president of the company. We only have 3 steps here.
About you and your brother.
My brother?
Yeah, your twin brother, Walter.
I have no twin brother.
I had a point to make, so I invented a twin brother for you. You see, in this twin of Bob's, I was really describing Bob's poor conduct on the job when he first came to work here.
Oh, you mean the way I was loafing on the job around here before?
I get it. And then you... Well, if you can... Say, Mr. Wiley, did I ever tell you about my twin brother?
Wow. I'll tell you about... Did I ever tell you about Bill Gaines' evil twin brother? So Bill Gaines, the publisher, mad. Could never... He was really a sweetheart. And he found... He wanted to fire a guy in the mailroom, and he just put up with it because he didn't know how to do it. So he told Lenny Brenner, the art director, he said, Lenny, I need to have an evil twin brother. So Lenny, they used some rubber cement and some magic markers, whatever, and they made a big scar on Bill's cheek, and they told the guy in the mailroom, they said, you better be on your best behavior because Bill's going out of town for 3 days and his evil twin brother is going to take over. So for 3 days, Bill came in as the evil twin brother, and he would throw things around and everything, and finally he said, my brother's coming back tomorrow, but you're not going to be here. You're fired. And the kid showed up the next day when Bill was back, and Bill said, I'm terrified of my evil twin. If he says you're fired, you're fired. I'm sorry, but you're fired. Anyway. What bizarro world twin? What would your bizarro world twin do for a job? Work at Sane magazine? All right, so we're going to do some match game. Let me ring the phone once for Dennis. Is Alex here?
Affirmative.
He is? Oh, great. Okay, super. Boy, I hear pipes banging. The Swan boat, I'm not sure. I did see that. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Where am I at? Okay. Oh, this fits in perfectly with fitting in. This is question 100. One of the tamer of the fill-in. John said yes to everything his blank asked. John said yes. Ooh, I like that music coming in so fast. John said yes to everything his blank asked. Oh, Charlie. Hey, Charlie. Waiting for Dennis. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Was that an affirmative? Yes. Oh, great. Hot water. All right. Excellent. All right, Dennis, you can just answer when I tell you, okay? John said yes to everything his blank said. So don't say it out loud yet. Landlord, insurance agent, sexy school teacher, landlord, sex therapist, boss, pollster, blackmailer. What a chat room. Parole officer.
What? A chat room?
Oh my God! Another parole officer, census taker, evil twin. Says Beatmaster. Eric Duckman says his boss at Mad. All right, Jammer B, we're going to start with you. John said yes to everything his blank said. Oh, evil twin! You got some matches. Alex, John said yes to everything his boss. And Dickie D said, boss. And Dennis says,
his priest.
Dennis is in a very religious mood. Dennis says he said yes to everything his priest said. Actually, that's a dangerous answer. Okay. Da-dam. We don't preach here. We just make observations. Da-dam. Okay. Oh, another one of the early match game questions. This is question number 121. John painted Mary's blank. John painted Mary's blank. John painted Mary blank. All right, I got my answer. Room. Oh, okay. Oh, that's the best answer right there. Nancy, yeah, that's a very good answer. Oh, that's very funny. John painted Mary's little lamb. John painted Mary's house in the middle. Face. White poodle, little lamb, a lot of little lambs. House in the middle, houseboat. Picture, I got 0 matches. Reputation. Lamb. Portrait. Another portrait. Mandy and Bill both said portrait. Boobs. Doghouse, feet, wagon, town. Okay, finally I got a match. Thanks, Loke. Forehead. Painted Mary's town red. Fence. Bong. Rack. All right, we're going to start with Dennis. John painted Mary's. Oh, you got a lot of matches. Dennis said portrait. I got 1 stinking match, I think, from Loke. John painted Mary's car. Jamma B, you said John painted Mary's lamb. You got a lot of matches. And Alex, John painted Mary's mustache. 0 matches. The fireman said, I'm wearing out my blank, sliding down the fire pole. The fireman said, I'm wearing out my blank, sliding down the fire pole. There are clean answers. All right, looking up. Oh, that's very funny. I'm wearing out my welcome. Wearing out my fingerprints. I'm wearing out my gloves, my stripper routine. I'm wearing out my hose. A lot of welcomes. Wow. I'm wearing out my pricey silk undies. my mask, my Vaseline. Oh my God, my thighs. Another welcome wagon. I'm wearing out my brass. That's funny. Okay, we're gonna start with Alex. The fireman said, "I'm wearing out my blank, sliding down the fire pole. My hose." You got several answers. Jamma B, you said, "I'm wearing out my hose." I got some matches. I'm wearing out my pants. And Dennis said, I think he got one match. I'm wearing out my gazingas. Okay. Bum bum. Oh, the manager of the nudist colony said, ever since we bought those new benches made out of blank, no one sits on them. The manager of the nudist colony said, ever since we bought those new benches made out of blank, no one sits on them. Oh, no one gets the joke? Well, not a joke. See if anybody matches. Oh my God. Made out of slivers, old splintery wood, Tabasco, glass, suction cups, thumbtacks, barnwood, wormwood. Oh my God. Porcupine skin, slinkies, duct tape, poison, ivy, stainless steel, tacks, red hot lava. Oh my God. I was looking for just simple answers. Dennis, you have one? Let's see. Dennis said, oh, okay, that's all right. Ever since we bought those new benches made out of reflective aluminum, no one wants to sit down. No, where you look at where it will match anything with metal, like wrought iron, because it would be hot in the sun and cold in the winter. Jamma B, you said, ever since we bought the benches made out of rose bushes, no one sits on them. And Jamma B, I'm very proud of you for giving yourself your own buzzer. And Alex, you said leather. Okay, you got a match. All right, we're going to do one more and meet Charlie. All right, this was when Match Game went to ABC at night for Match Game PM. ABC said the questions could be a little nuttier. And as I said in the past, we would sometimes write stuff we knew would never get used, but that way it made the other stuff look tame. And this is one that I wrote that I knew would never get used, and it never was. But let's see if we can play it. At the Vatican, the Pope said to Dumb Dora, "No, dear, just kiss my ring. Not my blank." At the Vatican, the Pope said to Dumb Dora, "No, dear, just kiss my ring, not my blank. There are answers. Oh yeah. Let's see if I. Kiss my forehead. Oh, kiss my feet. There you go. There you go. Hat. Chalice. Pope Mobile. Boyfriend. Well, a couple of people said butt. Toes. Big hat. Pope Mobile. I will start with Alex. Alex. Always. Padre's not in the chat room today, right? We should have saved that for him. At the Vatican, the Pope said to Dumbledore, "No, dear, just kiss my ring, not my blank." Alex said,
"I couldn't resist."
Oh, not my ass. You got some answers. You got butt. We matched. Jamma B, kiss my ring, dear, not my. Jamma B said, "Not my Swiss guard." Okay. The Pope said, "No, dear, kiss my ring, not my sandals." And, oh my gosh, Alex. Dennis said, "Not my ass." Okay, now I'm glad Padre's not in the room. All right, chat room. This is really great fun. And
does he have time?
Oh my God, Charlie, you're amazing. Charlie, you're amazing. This dog is psychic. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see. Next Friday, this coming Friday, I'm doing Not the Match Game on Twit. So if you're around, Thursday, watch Chad and I on Giz Wiz. Friday, Not the Match Game. That's on Twit for California time, 7 East Coast time. And then back for radio on Saturday and another Giz Fiz. And now let's meet. Oh, Charlie. Charlie, just because he didn't pick you up. All right, come back. All right, now he's back. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, he's back. Charlie the dog. Yay. And the tail, the waggy tail. Look at that. You can hear it. The beat of the tail. Oh, Charlie, big. Wow. Oh, big dog. I wouldn't see a tail there. Look at the feel that we get. All right, chat room. I'll tell you a quickie thing. So Thursday was Charlie's 1 year shots, and it's bizarre. You fill out a form online. You bring the dog and the form to the vet. You call the inside. They send out someone who takes Charlie and your paper, and then when Charlie is being examined, they call you on the phone. For some reason, my phone, I think they were working down the cellar and parted to whatever it is, my phone was out on. So they called Dennis. And Dennis said, we can't put our finger, but Charlie's been acting on and off very, very weird. And the vet said, we are astounded by how many people are saying that these past few months, because the dogs are picking up how people are so thrown off schedule and how things different are, and that dogs are just acting weird too, reacting to their owners. Anyway. All right. So this has been GizFiz PM, which is a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman, Dick DeBartolo. It's this PM, yep. Dennis Wonderland, Jamma B, Alex Gumpel, Charlie the dog, if I didn't say it, Beatmaster, Dr. Mom, Myra, Becky, Ranger Rick, Cerebral, Eric Duckman, Stooge, Lawn Dog, 6157, Johnny Monday, Mandy the Clown, Loke, Bill, in Michigan, Hawks Post. And who else? August, Logan 5. James, Nancy, Ranger Rick, Magoo. Oh, look at this. Wow. Very professional. Jammer Beat, thank you very much. And chat room, we'll see you all next week. See you Thursday for GizFiz. See you Friday for Match Game here, not the Match Game on the show. And then back Saturday here again. Bye, everybody. 3 times the fun, says Nancy. Bye. Thanks, Jammer B.
Thanks, John.
Okay, that's great.
Thanks, Dick. Thanks, Alex.
Thank you. Alex, you look good.
Oh, thank you very much.
I like the stubble. Okay, we have hot water. Yay!
See you next week.
Okay, bye.